Hello, welcome to insert title here. There is no bit. Take off your pants.
What?
You heard me.
All right.
Unzips dick. right in there. Right in there.
The clap sync didn't fucking peak it, but the opening the can into the microphone peaked
Hell
it.
yeah.
I can't believe that's the new clap sync. The can.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna go wild with that one if I can.
Anyway, we are live and recording. I hope all of this stays in.
Yeah, no, it is. We started the podcast. Hi.
Anyway,
welcome
I'm
to
Flyer.
the
You know
Horse.
how it goes.
You know who we are. The introductions aren't necessary. It's episode fucking 58. If you don't know who we are, why are you watching episode 58? Go watch episode 2, but not episode 1 because that one sucks. Go watch episode 2 and then skip 3 and then episode 4 is all right and then 5's all right. Go watch the water wheel one, actually. Just go watch the Dark Secrets of the Water Wheel right now. Instead of this episode, go watch the Dark Secrets of the Water Wheel. But only if you've never watched this podcast before. If you have, hi, what's up? Hello. It's been a week. Adam's back. How's your balls?
What up? Well, they're D-latex, which is nice. I am sadly not immune to 2x4s, but as anyone in nature will tell you, it is impossible to be immune to 2x4s. Sadly, they are an inevitability of this universe, right alongside death, taxes, and Jeb Bush. So yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, big
That's
shout
another
out.
recurring villain.
Yeah, well, big shout out to Mark Stone for filling in. Mark, I'm glad that you came in today as well, but you don't need to be here. But thank you for being here.
Yo, how you fellas doing?
Mark
Oh
is
my
here.
God.
Go ahead and say something.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Thanks, bud.
Hey guys.
I love Mark.
Speaking of Mark, he loves Spider-Man. You know what Spider-Man's in? Devin wants to talk about Marvel Rivals. This is a bad segue. Get on
It's
it.
a fucking awful segue.
What year was the segue created?
Right now. Current
No,
year.
I mean, so if it's a bad segue, it's like a broken down model of segue, right?
No. Technically, it's any year segue. I mean, think about it. One of the latest ones killed the guy that made the company.
This is actually true, yeah.
Wait, what?
He, like,
You
tried
said
to
one
ride
of
on
the
grass
latest
or whatever, and it
ones.
killed him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he went off a fucking cliff with it or some shit.
So one
Yeah,
of
no,
the later
seriously.
models, so their quality control went down over time, and then now it's a bad segue. So they used to be good segues because I remember back in the day, I loved segues. I was a little kid who was like, segue! But now they're bad segues into Marvel Rivals. Go ahead, Devin.
Okay, well, anyway. Marvel Rivals came out on the 5th. I've been playing it practically nonstop since it came out. I have been playing in a 6-stack with my friends and giving it a shot. And at first I was like, man, I don't like playing Spider-Man. Spider-Man's not very good. And then I figured out how to play Spider-Man, which is just be an unhinged menace and be death from above. And that really worked out
that's
for me.
what I do.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so now I just kind of swoop in from above. I've learned even better tech. I turned off the auto swing, and now I have the auto, like I look where I want to swing at now, and I pull myself towards places with like a web zip. And
That's
yeah, and now I just like unleash hell. Like I've gotten
This
multiple.
guy's playing Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube.
Essentially,
Fucked up.
that's what I'm doing. I'm coming in from up high and unleashing like the web blossom. And it's crazy.
But
It's-
isn't this one first person?
no, it's third person. It's a third.
Yeah, it's a third person shooter, so that's part of the reason my wife's looking
Yeah,
at it, 'cause
Rivals
she's
is
all sharp.
is Marvel MOBA.
Yeah, and normally I fucking hate MOBAs, right? But this one has been a lot of fun. I would complain about it the first day, but this has been even losing, I don't get frustrated. I'm having a good time with it, honestly.
I refute that. You were screaming pretty loud that one day, and you're hitting your keyboard like, "Oh, I hate this game."
I wasn't playing
Yeah, I
Marvel
remember
Rivals.
that.
I wasn't playing Marvel Rivals when that happened.
Yes, you were. You were in the same game with Ale.
I don't
Look,
remember this.
Look, Devin was just getting into character. He was working out the optimal, most meta strategies for Hulk. Clearly,
Yeah.
Come on, just get in that space. Come on.
Either way,
Doesn't
did
Bruce
a-
Banner have a gun?
They did a live dub right
Yeah.
after that too, so maybe they're getting into character for that.
Yeah,
either
exactly,
way.
exactly.
Either
Method
way.
acting is a real thing.
Did I do a live dub that day?
Yeah, the Baldur's Gate one.
No, that's not a live dub. That's just us playing Baldur's Gate.
They're all live dubs to me. I'm sure you made funny voices while you're on the stream.
I mean, I did.
you?
I did make funny voices
there you
while I was
go.
on
It's a
stream,
live
but
dub.
we also like.
Yeah, man, are you not role playing your character?
I am.
You're
I
live
am-
dubbing them.
I am role playing my character. Yes, I'm having a lot of fun with it. But
Choking myself with my headphone cable.
cool. Anyway,
Good.
But I've just been a menace in the game. It's also been fun playing as Thor. He's been fun to play as, which I thought would be crazy. He's been a hoot to play. Jeff the Shark has been really fun to have on the assists because, like, whenever
Yeah.
someone plays Jeff the Shark,
love him, you Jeff.
It's super helpful. Xander's actually choking himself out. I thought he was actually going to kill himself for a second, go out the way like Robin Williams
Well,
went. For a
okay.
second
So
there.
first off,
But I don't really appreciate you doing that
my-
while it's in the middle of talking about Marvel Rivals. That's really rude.
my survival reflex wouldn't let me do that. Secondly, I'm surprised this thing didn't just break and actually did choke me.
But Xander, you call them headphones? Are those not IEMs?
Every single phonographic thing that goes near or in your ears to me is a headphone. I don't give a fuck what it's called. It's it's an open back, it's a closed back, it's an over ear, it's an on ear, it's an in ear. Fuck it, it's a headphone.
Yeah, it's
I don't
headphone.
care.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
I'm intentionally just a little tiny bit to wind Xander up. I bought a pair of nicer headphones recently, and wow, there's a ton of quote unquote audiophile just garbage out there that's purely snake oil. Very funny. But we'll get to that after Marvel Rivals because I'm not really the kind of guy who normally picks up a hero shooter or a MOBA either, but I must admit it looks interesting. And the fact it's free, like FREE free.
Yeah, as opposed to another hero shooter that was not free recently called Concord.
Oh god,
The other thing
I
I
still
like,
think that thing came out.
yeah, the other thing I like is the fact that like the battle passes, you can buy them. They're like $5, which is cheaper than like the battle passes in like
Yeah, but the skins are like fucking 20.
I didn't finish.
Ah,
I
I
didn't
getcha.
finish what I was gonna say. So like it's $5 for the battle pass. You get a couple of skins out of playing through the battle pass. The battle passes don't like go out, like they don't stop. Like you don't have to worry about missing out on it. So there's no FOMO on the battle pass, and you also get to see like what's in it ahead of time. You're like, oh no, I don't really care for this one. Like the one that we have right now, I'm not gonna bother with that. Probably won't even give this thing money until like a decent Spider-Man skin drops. But no, I mean it's a lot of fun. I was having fun with it. The skins are a bit expensive. I don't like that, but you do get a lot of cosmetic stuff with some of the skins. Like intros and MVP stuff. So it's like it's all right, but yeah, no, it's a lot of fun as far as it's concerned. Normally I don't like MOBAs, but this one, or hero shooters, but this one has been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it because all the characters feel like they play like they should be playing. Like Spider-Man's able to swoop in from above. Venom can leap down and swoop in on people as well. What else is there? Moon Knight makes you feel like you're a schizophrenic psychopath. I don't know.
Why the fuck doesn't Magneto fly?
That's what he hovers, but Magneto should be able to fly. I agree. Storm can fly. Storm's fun to play.
Yeah, Iron Man flies, Storm flies, Thor yeets himself. How come fucking Magneto don't fly? That's literally his thing.
But it's good. It's fun. I recommend giving it a shot if you like stuff like that. So go for it.
Is Overwatch is first person, right?
Overwatch is first person, yeah.
Okay, that's why it surprises me that this one's third person.
I was wondering it's because, such recognizable
this NetEase?
characters and branding.
What'd you say, Xander?
Sorry, Adam was talking first. I'm just gonna edit that. It says Adam, keep going. Sorry.
I'm guessing it's third person because, it's recognizable brands and characters. Yeah, it is ultimately still, the mouse. And, you do want to make sure that you realize you are actually playing as fucking Tony
Captain
Stark's
America
left testicle.
registered trademark.
Yeah. What Fly said. Also, Xander, I realize you and I have very similar choice in beverages.
I will say,
His head
Xander,
swelling.
Wolverine is in the game, and he plays like an unhinged feral maniac, and he's built like a fucking brick. Like, and when I say a brick, I mean he's like short, like one of the shorter characters in the game, and he's just stacked. Like and Hulk can throw him. Hulk can throw Wolverine into people. It's very funny.
On the scale of bricked, is he bricked as fuck, bricked roadhouse, or brick shithouse?
Brick shithouse. He's a brick shithouse. A 5'6" brick shithouse. Like,
Also, why does Venom have the most defined ass
Every
out
time
of
you say-
everyone else in the video game? Venom has the most defined ass out of the cast.
even the girls.
Every time you say Venom, I just hear Venom!
Venom.
And then the song keeps playing until somebody says Venom again, and then it repeats right at that Venom, no matter where it is in the song.
Bizarnage must fucking love looking at this dude. Got the most built ass in the whole game.
What can we say? Peter Parker hates to see him coming, but loves watching him go.
Like, Xander, let me show you a picture of him real quick. I'll pull up just
I've seen his ass. Nick has tweeted.
No,
me.
not Venom. I'm talking about Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wolverine has no ass.
Wolverine is like just like I said, brick fucking shithouse of a character. Like, I'll share my screen right now. He's also
No,
voiced.
Spider-Man has no ass.
Yeah, Spider-Man has no
and he
ass.
should.
He's also voiced by oh god, I'm gonna kick my own ass.
Uwe Boll.
No, the guy who voiced him in Wolverine the X-Men.
Isn't it just Steve
Yeah,
Blum?
Steve Blum. Thank you. God, Steve Blum's name escaped me. So Steve Blum.
He's been fucking Wolverine for like 20 years.
Well, I'm used to Cal Dodd, so sue me. But yeah,
Steve Blum was Wolverine in X-Men Evolution, which was my X-Men series
Yeah.
growing up.
but yeah, so he's built. He's built, and then like they also have a Deadpool and Wolverine skin as well.
And then the most important character is right next to that picture.
Squirrel Girl.
Yeah,
Who
250
does
pound
not have a
BBW.
defined ass?
Fucking gonna crush you with their thighs.
It'd be
Grim-
fucked up when her model descends onto Source Filmmaker and then Blizzard goes bankrupt.
I will say Grim has been playing her, and
So-
she's really good at playing Squirrel Girl. And Spider-Man synergy with her is also helpful. So
Why did they make her like this when she's gag comic character?
I don't know, just the design
Well,
they went with.
She's a gag comic character, yes, but the gag is that she's stupid, she's a squirrel girl, and she will also kick Doctor Doom's shit in.
And Thanos's, and Galactus's,
Mm.
and she can wield the Thor's hammer.
Yeah, like the whole gag is that she's just comic relief stupidity, but will also break a motherfucker, which to me is honestly the funniest thing.
I would do anything that she asked of me. I would get absolutely nothing out of it, and I would thank her to her face for it.
I mean, literally, she is she's literally that kid on like the playground who goes, "My dad could beat up your dad." Nuh-uh. What do you mean, nuh-uh? Nuh-uh. It's the whole argument. I said, nuh-uh. Doesn't happen.
I would Venmo her $4,000 over the course of 2 years and be traumatized by it and be okay with it.
Jesus Christ.
Xander, we're gonna send you a plushie or something.
He already has one. We've been over this.
A new one.
Plus
Yeah,
your
a less
blood.
stained one.
What?
Maybe
Don't
maybe another
fucking slander
shadow.
me.
Maybe
The only
another shadow
plushies
that
I
has to
have
be
are a
carpet.
fucking Numble from Pokemon and an Agumon, a black Agumon from the Digimon, that one.
Numel's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, he's the best boy. His name's Tippy because he tips over when he waddles over your way. Because he's just showing you a bunch of love. Don't fucking slander my name like that, motherfucker. Speaking of, did you know in Japan, the Dragon Ball Z movie BoJack Unbound is known as the Super Incredible Guy? I learned that last night, and it has been haunting me. So okay, they came up with the names and shit before. First and shit, thanks. They came up with the names. Of
Give a shot.
Editor, put up the counter. We're at 1.
Fuck, I'm not counting through this. I barely got last week's edit out. Fucking, I'm not fucking counting through this shit. But Toei would come up with the names of the Dragon Ball Z movies before actually coming up with the scripts or any of the story ideas or anything behind them. So most of the names are just generic. The one with Dr. Wheelo, we call World's Strongest. It's called The World's Strongest Guy. They really like using guy in their titles. The one with fucking Tapion and the sword is like Dragon Fist Explosion. If Goku won't, who will? And so
Yeah,
Goku just randomly screams that at the end of the fucking movie. If I don't, who will? Even though there's like Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks.
Yeah, there's like 7 guys over there.
Gohan, Vegeta, Vegeta. You know, there's like so many guys over there.
You've just listed 2 guys 7 times.
And Trunks.
Okay,
Piccolo,
3 guys
Vegeta.
7 times.
Well, Trunks only got listed once.
Chi-Chi, Vegeta. Who
Okay, you're
else?
right. It was Trunks once, Gohan twice, Vegeta 4 times.
Yeah, but
Did you actually sit there and count how many times I said each character's name?
I have a tally up of how many times you're going to say and shit.
Boma, 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 boma,
balls.
boma, Chi-Chi, boma, boma, Chi-Chi, boma, 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 Chi-Chi, Dr. Brief. Boma. Vegeta, 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 Vegeta. Okay, sorry.
ladies and gentlemen, those of you with children, please get them checked for ADHD early.
Yeah, my parents just straight up refused to ever like actually take me to get any of that shit checked out. There was one point in high school where I had so much problems actually figuring out what the fuck I was doing at school, even though like I was a smart guy. I think, you know, it was just like this shit's boring. I can't focus on this shit. Like I'm distracted by this shit. I want to do this shit. I'm focused on this shit. You know, like that kind of thing. And, at one point, I like broke down crying. I was like, "Please, fucking take me somewhere, anywhere, so they can at least tell me what the fuck is going on." And they're like, "You're fine." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then my gallbladder ended up having to be taken out at 18 because it was deformed since birth. That was neat.
That's pretty common, sadly. It's like that and the appendix, the 2 around that age, which are just like, oh, I'm deformed, time to go.
Yeah,
But not before I try and kill you first, of course.
but I'm definitely in
As
a
a kid.
fucking. I'm definitely still in Dragon Ball autism mode. I can't focus on anything. I just keep fucking just playing Goku versus 5 dudes in fucking Sparking Zero. Even though I've 100%ed it, I'm still just fucking like playing it by myself for some fucking reason. And then like I've been watching this whole fucking dumbass I didn't mean to say dumbass, it's not a dumbass series. This Dragon Ball dissection series that has been around for like 12 fucking years apparently on YouTube, and I'm just now finding it. And so I just have that in the background while I'm like doing shit. I don't know why the fuck Dragon Ball, out of all the things that could be going on right now, is the thing that still got me, but cool,
Do you
I
wanna
guess.
know why it's Dragon Ball?
Because it was the first thing I ever saw
Because
on
he
TV. and went, I
loves
love
Journey
that.
to the West. That's why.
I've
No.
never read Journey to the West.
No, it's because, Xander, you want to be the person Goku knows you can be.
Yeah, I do.
You want
If
instead of being
Goku was
wholesome,
real, he
why-
would be my friend, and we would
you
hang
want
out every
instead of being
day.
wholesome?
Adam, you're dying.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
not
dying?
really much of an achievement, is it? Goku would be anyone's friend. Hell, Goku's friends with those that have literally tried to murder him.
Wait, Xander said I'm dying. I'm dying?
Yeah, you look stable now, but
Oh,
whatever
shit.
you said during all of that was just jarbled.
You've been cutting in and out
I
the
said you-
entire podcast.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. At least I'm recording fine. No, I was saying you're expecting me to make a meme out of this, but no, I was being incredibly wholesome. And...
Only we heard it.
Yeah. West
Son of a
Philadelphia
hole.
internet fucking everybody over.
What is even offline, Adam? Recently I've replaced my fucking router, so like, what the fuck? Hopefully that's not a problem, because just replaced the fucking thing.
That could be it.
I'm about to be a problem.
Why have you
Oh.
replaced the router? What happened?
Oh, it just kept randomly fucking dropping the Wi-Fi, like I don't know, and always the same time of night, like between like 7:30ish to like 9 p.m. It would just randomly drop a whole bunch. And we're trying to work out why specifically those times. It also got really, really hot a lot. I don't mean like that's hot. I mean like that's terrifyingly warm to the touch. We should take care of this thing before it does something it shouldn't do. And here we are. Yeah.
Mark, what do you think about horses?
Howdy, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, me too, man. Horses are pretty fucking cool.
Hey guys.
I mean, yeah, they are indeed hay guys. I mean, they eat hay, right?
Yeah,
So Pony Puff Princess from Dexter's Laboratory, that's a cool horse.
that's
you
not a real horse.
You remember that episode where fucking Dee Dee's like, hey, I love all these little horses and let me buy them because they're a My Little Pony parody, but then they turn out to be real and then they're like fucking enslaving people and they're like evil and it's amazing.
I actually do remember this episode. Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
it. God, I haven't seen Dexter Lab in probably like
Uh,
20 odd years.
and then there's Spirit from She-Ra. I've never seen She-Ra, but it's in the also named Spirit, like the Stallion of the Cimarron. So that's 2 horses in one. They're good horses. Spirit, Stallion, and the Cimarron was a terrible fucking movie. Did you know they got a sequel?
Yeah,
That's the animated horse one from like 99 or 2000 or some shit, right? DreamWorks one.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
one that was advertised where it looks like they were like going to be talking horses, but then they're not talking horses.
What do you mean they're not talking horses?
So like Spirit has a narrative, like he's the narrator of the story, but like he's not talking with his mouth. The only characters who like actually speak are like fucking the humans. They're
Okay, so he's not
talking horses.
diegetically speaking, is what you mean, but it's like mental voice.
Matt Damon was Spirit, the Stallion of the Cimarron.
yeah, the spirit that could not be broken.
Wow, I did not know that. I'm hearing
Now
this
we
now
do.
for the first time. Matt
The more
Damon's
you know.
insane. He was in the Bourne movies, right?
Think
Those
so?
are good movies.
Yeah, it's Jason Bourne. Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Do you have any film school student complaints about the Bourne movies before I say how good they are?
Understand that. I don't think you understand that film school students, at least the ones that actually graduate, usually watch just about everything. The hipster folks that no one likes don't usually make it past the first semester or two. So no, I've got nothing bad to say about the Bourne movies. They're fun, enjoyable popcorn action films.
I just
I
wanted
do.
to
I
make
don't like Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy didn't write the Bourne.
No,
What do you mean?
it was-
That wasn't him?
No, it's
No.
not. That's some
What
other
am I
bloke.
thinking of then?
Tom Clancy wrote Splinter Cell, the Sum of All Fears.
Was Mission Impossible Tom Clancy?
No.
No.
Mission Impossible was based off of an old television show, which was just its own thing back in the day.
All right, yeah. No, I remember
Right.
that now.
Right, there was a follow-up too.
Yeah.
Because the first movie is one of the original TV operators has gone rogue. Tom Cruise is fighting him.
How did Tom Cruise like repair his reputation after all the weird shit in the 2000s where he was the
What
butt
do you
of all
mean
jokes?
repair? We've just gotten far enough away that we've forgotten about it. It slipped out of the cultural zeitgeist.
I think I forgave him when Edge of Tomorrow came out. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fine. Whatever, Tom Cruise. You be weird. Just don't sexually assault anybody. So if that comes out, I reserve the right to retract that.
I think part of it is just that Tom Cruise was weird, but like just weird. Like he didn't do anything that was off kilter. It's just that he was just a weirdo, and we're like, okay, we can accept that you're just a weirdo, but you're on thin ice, buddy.
I remember him jumping on the couch with Oprah and being like, why
Yeah.
is everybody acting like this is weird? I like to jump on the couch too. But I was like
Yeah,
7.
yeah, but he was like 40.
To be fair, if I had a couch, it probably would be hella fun to jump on. Although my ceiling's not high enough to jump on the couch. You would
Well, it
think as
depends on
a...
how high you would. It depends on how much height you'd get off of the couch jump.
Ooh, and then
You need a
also
couch, bud?
depending on how I'm jumping too, because you can do that one weird jump where you like you pop your legs up but keep your torso kind of
Yeah.
in place, so your butt goes up, but you maintain the same height.
Yeah.
Remember Jungle Gyms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the wrong thing. Bounce castles. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. That's still a thing.
What the fuck is up with bounce castles? Like, whose idea was like, let's blow up some plastic and bounce around? Like, amazing idea. I'm not about to talk shit about that because that's like my favorite memories are me and my girlfriend in kindergarten, like fucking getting trapped in the bounce castle. And as we're trying to find the fucking exit, the bigger kids keep bouncing us. So like, we're trying to just walk, but they're bouncing us against our will, and we're just like, stop bouncing us, and so they would just bounce us harder, and we couldn't get out of there for like 20 minutes. But like who came up with that? That's like, I know it's probably going to be some disappointing story about like some poor guy came up with the idea and then some corporation stole it and then he died poor or some shit like that. But like I like to imagine that whoever came up with the bounce castle had pure intentions and like just fulfilled dreams.
Bouncy castle. I'm trying to find the
How the fuck did we
A
get from
Wikipedia
Spirit
article or
Stallion of the
something.
Cimarron to this?
It's called You Have Real Bad ADHD and a Lack of Focus. And I'm trying to find Bouncy Castle Invent.
There was a Spirit TV show too. What the fuck? The TV show
okay,
was before the sequel.
The first inflatable structure was invented by a gentleman called John Skurlock in Shreveport, Louisiana, USA. He was experimenting with inflatable covers for tennis courts. We noticed employees enjoyed jumping on the covers. He was a mechanical engineer and he liked physics.
This sounds a little too close to the Hot Cheeto story that ended up being fake. The Hot Cheeto story that ended up being fake?
Sherlock's original design was known as Space Pillow, had little in common with modern bounce houses. In 1958, he also founded Spacewalk Inc. In the 1980s, the family business operated an indoor amusement park, the Fun Factory, in Louisiana, and continues to run heavy-duty inflatables today. Yeah, this guy didn't die poor. That's what I'm looking at, sorry. This guy did not die poor.
But I'm saying the story sounds bullshit. It just sounds a little too like
Everything went well.
kind of thing. Because like you know the Hot Cheeto story, right?
Yeah, some things just go well.
I'd say Xander, sometimes reality is a funny one.
Nothing is as it seems. There's always a secret worse story behind every cool story. Like, did you know
Yeah.
You can
Did I know what?
fuck.
Well,
Pause.
we're waiting.
Pause.
Do, 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 do,
He's doing that thing that makes it harder for me to think. Hey Devin, it's your turn to talk. I'm sorry.
I have nothing to say.
Fuck. I was hoping that you had something to say. Okay, Fly, it's your turn.
No, I'm just here to wait for what you have to say. Sounded like you were in the middle of a thought.
How did I set up that thought? Because I already forgot how I set up that thought.
You're saying about hot Cheetos and like things always like.
You're talking about how like the Hot
secret-
Cheeto story was actually like they were trying to be like, oh yeah, no, some Hispanic guy came up with it because he's like, yeah, Hispanic people love hot chips or hot chilies and shit. And I assume they made a story about it on Hulu, and I assume it was bullshit.
I got derailed from that. I know I was going to bring something else up, but yeah, let me just circle back and smoothly edit in whatever the fuck. I'm just going to pretend I was going to say the Hot Cheeto thing. Adam didn't seem that interested, but
I'm interested because like.
Okay, all right,
sometimes
cool.
things supposed to work out.
So
Sometimes it's bullshit.
I forget exactly how I heard the story, but like this dumb story about how fucking a janitor at Frito-Lay was like, hey, fucking if you add these spices to Cheetos, then, you know, hot chip will become amazing. And he invented the hot chip. And then like, fucking, yeah, they did recently release like a movie, Flaming Hot, that Joe Biden premiered at the fucking White House to make staffers and shit watch. I love Joe Biden. I hate Joe Biden. Anyway, fucking.
So glad he's gonna die in about
Yeah, fucking, so I just accepted that story as a child because I just heard it so much. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. But like there was this one YouTube video I watched. It was by, I believe his name is Chill Goblin. Please be Chill Goblin so I don't have to edit this. Please, God, dear God, be Chill Goblin. And I was like, I think it was when I was learning how to skate was when I listened to that one. So I have a lot of memories of falling on my ass during this. Fucking, like went through the whole thing, and it was just a group of fucking like he found the actual like the lady who came up with the idea, and like the dude who claims that he was the janitor and stuff that just went along with like the fabrication, and then the company just went along with it because it was like a good story, and the people who actually invented it just completely separate incidents. Like there was like focus testing and research and documentation and all of that behind it. And
of course there would have been.
Yeah, so and that's why I'm always like internally in my head like, all right, so that story seems really good. What actually happened? And you know, a lot of times, you know, the good story just happened, but a lot of other times it's this hot chip story.
Well, it seems in this situation, there was a small company which was doing tennis court covers. Worked out, it's fun to jump on a pocket of air. They went, I wonder if we can capitalize on this. And keep in mind, it was the 50s and 60s when this whole big industrial boom post World War II, and rubber was cheap and plentiful. And I suspect it was one of those things where they just went, we can rent this to kids. There's money in this. Right place, right time kind of vibes what it sounds like to me reading that one. Like, I can see the sequence of events as to how they got so popular. As far that said, there's also not a multinational, multi-billion-dollar mega corporation involved, which I think is the big caveat as to why I'm more inclined to believe the Bouncy Castle story over the Cheeto one.
So, when we finally eventually coordinate where we're all in the same place at once, we should do an episode inside of a Bouncy Castle together. Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
Depends. Are we going to be bouncing around, or is there going to be a bouncy castle and we just have a desk in the middle of it and we're all sitting in there?
Well, we wouldn't have a desk because I think the desk would wobble too much, but we would be like sitting down for the majority of the episode, and we could do like an actual filmed episode this time, and then at the end we bounce around the castle, and then depending on how much money we're willing to spend, we could accidentally destroy the bouncy castle as the camera pans out and the castle collapses around us, trapping us inside and killing us. But then we're fine in the next episode because this is an episodic show. Except for the first season.
Everything is filmed out of order.
Yeah.
Stand up. Is everything okay at home?
No. Me and Devin watched the one. Me, Devin, and Flyer watched the one the other night. In my brain, I remembered Down with the Sickness appearing more than once. And I thought it was even the final fight song, but it wasn't. It only appeared at the very beginning, and it was just the parts where David Raymond's oh-ah-ah-ing, and it would just repeat that oh-ah-ah-ah part in the middle of a bar when the scene would shift, and it was the most jarring thing ever. I felt more drunk watching that than I ever have fucking drinking alcohol. What'd you think of the film, Devin?
That was dog shit.
You said something else when we watched it, and now you've just hurt my feelings.
Was there a 3-word review, like hot dog shit?
It was like, that was interesting, like not good, but like, you know, not terrible. And then he just said,
Devin.
just say it's dog shit.
I've seen worse movies, I'll say that.
Doesn't mean it wasn't dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, Devin, I need more 2 and 3 word reviews from you. Princess Bride, 2 or 3 word review, go.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
I know what my review is. Yeah, I know what my review of The Princess Bride would be.
Go on, in 2 or 3 words or less.
Have fun storming the castle.
Hey!
No.
I was going to say inconceivable.
But no, the one is, it's a film. I mean, it was a mess. It was kind of everywhere.
One is named after the rating I'd give it.
Jet Li's character, the bad guy version of himself, goes. It's just like, what do you think would happen if you killed all versions of yourself in alternate universes? It's just like, some people think you'd unravel the fabric of the universe. Others think you'd become a god. And he goes, that's the one. I'm like, he said the line, and I was I'm just so done.
They say the line multiple times. So the evil guy is Yulaw, that's his name, and then the good guy is Gabriel Law. And then there's a couple of other like people who get killed like through the course of it. Like the guy in prison at the beginning of it is Lawless because he's from the prison universe.
Oh my god.
And Yulaw used to work for the multiverse like enforcement people until one of his variants like tried to kill him, and he killed him in self-defense, and then like felt the power surge within him, and he's like, oh shit. Okay, so if I just kill all of me, then I become the best me, and then starts killing all of him, and the only one left is Gabe, and fucking, so he's like, that's the one, is the first title drop, and then he literally goes, I will become the one, at one point, and then Gabe is like, I will not be the one, but neither will you. And then there's like multiple other like uses of the one that aren't directly about being the one, but they like slip the word in there somewhere, and I don't know if it's intentional or not, and it was driving me a little insane. And then Jason Statham's in the movie. I never realized that was Jason Statham because he's either doing this weird thing with his mouth or his mouth is just weird back then. It's like he's holding it up.
Hey, a stiff upper lip.
So it's like up here. So it does this. It does this, sir. You know, it's like up here.
And I don't
Can I
know.
ruin that movie?
Huh?
Can I ruin that movie with some theoretical physics,
No.
please? It's funny.
No, I mean, no matter what you say to me, it's not going to ruin it because the
Yeah,
movie's a
go for
10
it.
out of 10.
I know what I'm about to say, but maybe we've hit the same hit.
So here's the thing, right? So if you go by,
Oh God, he's gonna do the Adam thing where he latches onto a singular concept on something and then fucking like over-explains it to the point where whatever I was saying is no longer funny and or entertaining.
All right, but before he does
it's
that,
gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny.
Let me get my bit in before you.
Okay,
Isn't
yeah.
this just fucking Kung Fu Highlander?
Yeah. And that's why it rocks, because Highlander was boring because it was just sword. And sword can be cool, but sword was not cool in Highlander, and Highlander 2 The Quickening. They should make the two. They should, before Adam ruins everything. Hey, that's a TV show that I used to like. I would like for them to be like, okay, so Alexander Mogus is obviously for some reason passionate about The One, even though objectively it's not a good movie at all. So let's give him the franchise, and then fucking, like, just let me make a sequel to The One, where, like, one of them has to die eventually, you know? They're both mortals. Because at the end of The One, Gabe is kind of put back in time to redo his life because his wife got killed. And then Eulaw's put in the prison colony where he beats the shit out of everybody and he says, Eulaw is nobody's bitch. You are mine. And it's my favorite line in the whole movie. But logically speaking, one of them has to die eventually. So when one of them dies, because they can't die at the exact same time, but when one of them does, then they will eventually become the one. So then you can let me, like, we can recast Jet Li originally, like, and then one of them dies, and then we can cast a new younger guy to be Jet Li's character after he becomes the one, and then we can spin that off into a fucking multimedia franchise, and it will make at least $1 billion. I promise. We haven't hit the recession yet, motherfucker.
So here's the problem with this entire concept.
Okay, I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Wow,
I'm trapped here. Fuck.
He doesn't want to hear it at all.
Leaving before I do the bit. So here's the problem, right? So
Please say here's the thing. Just say here's the thing, please.
The premise is
say here's the thing.
That this not yet.
Here's the thing.
The premise, you motherfuckers, is that this is based on an infinite number of Jet Lis and infinite number of universes with infinite number of variations, right?
No, not infinite. 135.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 135 universes. They specifically call out that there's a limited number of universes, and then it's actually 136 universes because the 136th is the prison universe where they put all their prisoners. But yeah, there's a limited of there's a finite amount of universes, not an infinite.
Oh, I was hoping because
our Jet Li number is capped.
If you use I guess that's enough. I guess it's like a booster pack. You get X amount of rares in a booster box. No, I was going to say there's an infinite number of universes in this whole theory thing with multiverse. There's technically a universe out there where Jet Li is baby Hitler. And wow, that's going to be a really interesting sequel for a moral dilemma.
Well, they kind of touch on that at the beginning because the first one you see Eulaw kill is like an actual like serial killer prisoner who is like murdered a bunch of like innocent people. And hilariously enough, the universe he's in is where Al Gore's president.
Just rub it in, why don't you?
It's like this crime universe. And when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, this is a Republican movie. But I can still enjoy it because you lost nobody, bitch. But he like kills a really bad version of him. So you don't feel bad for the guy he just killed, and you can even kind of see his point. But then Gabe Law comes in, and you're like, oh, he's the sheriff. I'm sure glad that we're out here and he's in there, and that you're frozen out here and he's in there, and we're the sheriff.
I just want to know, where's the caveman?
In the ice, currently in the freezer.
Yeah, you should let me direct the sequel. It will be at least as good as the first one. That's the guarantee I'll make. At least as good as the first one.
So shit then.
With more David Draymond. I would like to do I would actually like to make a cut of the one where I replace the entire soundtrack with just the da 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 part of Down with the Sickness. So, because the soundtrack's awful. Like the actual composed pieces for it are just the most generic, either butt rock, and I hate using the term butt rock because I usually don't believe that any rock is butt rock, because usually they're trying to be like, oh, Crush 40's butt rock. And it's like, can you feel life slipping down your spine, motherfucker?
Ooh.
Feel alive, running down your line.
But the soundtrack of the one is definitely butt rock. It's fucking awful. And when it isn't butt rock, it's like the cheesiest synthesizers possible, where it was back before computer synthesizers sounded good, but they were still trying to use software synthesizers rather than like the hardware Yamaha shit, because they could just pirate that shit and crank it out. So it was just awful all around. You wouldn't need to hire a soundtrack guy for the sequel, because I make the music, I eat at the meatball, I get in trouble with the mob.
Look at the pasta.
Yeah, well, Flyer, you cook the pasta, I eat it.
I cook the pasta too.
I cook the rice.
Yeah. My jalapenos in it.
Oh yeah, that's what I forgot. I completely got derailed from the fucking Bourne Identity.
Yes, the Bourne films.
The Bourne movies are good. I really like that first one a lot, and I think it might be my favorite. Because when they kill his girlfriend in the second one, I get real sad. But then it makes the second one even more engaging, because instead of being this guy I know nothing about, I've had a whole movie with them, and then I also am angry that they killed girlfriend. So I'm along with him to avenge girlfriend. And then the third one has that lady from 10 Things I Hate About You in it. She was also in Dexter season 5. Yeah, Dexter season 5. Her character name was Lumen, but I don't remember her actress name.
She British?
No. 10 Things I Hate About You?
Wait,
that's a American movie
Texas.
with Heath Ledger before he was El Joker and before Brokeback Mountain. No. Have you guys ever seen Brokeback Mountain?
I'm thinking of Dexter season 3. Sorry. And yes, I have seen Brokeback Mountain. It's a great film.
Yeah. What?
Weird to think that Ang Lee made that after his Incredible Hulk film. Like,
it's
all right. I mean, fair enough.
It's so fucking wild to me that there was this whole stink about it being gay and people being like, oh, that's bad, and then the only nudity in it is boobs.
Yeah. What's her name? Actress who was in The Dark Knight Rises, Catwoman.
Anne Hathaway?
Boobies. That's the one.
Yeah, I used to get Anne Hathaway and Jennifer Gardner confused all the time. If you put them next to each other, I couldn't tell you which was which.
No, Peril Mountain. That is a beautiful film. Thoroughly recommend. Expect to cry at the end.
Ang Lee's a good filmmaker. People give him shit about the Hulk, but it's like, fuck you? Maybe?
I think, to be fair, his style is long exposition drawn out, and that works perfectly for dramas. That's why it worked for Brokeback Mountain, because you needed that long, storytelling to really get that point across. With the Hulk, it felt a bit like, why are we 45 minutes in? He's just going green now. Why is there 2 hours of this left? It was just way too much.
I like the
okay, buddy, dial it down a bit.
I like the mutant Hulk dogs with the big testicles.
What about those? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then
the Abomination design was kind of cool, at least.
And then his dad turns into a cloud of gas. Yeah, which is a metaphor for how society chokes you out when you try to rise above your station in life.
Yeah. I remember that scene where he's running in the desert, the final act of the film, and Thunderbolt Ross is chasing him down. They're shooting missiles at him, and it's the sound effect of it hitting off the skin for whatever reason really is deep in there. Yeah, it's well, you're right. Ang Lee is a good filmmaker, but he should probably not.
Why didn't they let Ang Lee just do a Hulk wuxia?
Good question. I don't know.
Yeah, that actually probably would have rocked. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if I might be getting the directors wrong, but didn't he? But he was Crouching Tiger, wasn't he, Ang Lee?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
Just, hear me out. Why Hulk when you could do Iron Fist? Just let him try again.
Good question. Why not do Iron Fist? I mean, he's clearly got a thing for like American movie making, and
Wow.
he's done that. But the other thing he did, was it Life of Pi? Was him as well?
Yeah, but that was a book adaptation.
So was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
That's true.
Wow, I didn't know he was Tiger Dragon hidden guy.
Yeah, so we just spent
Yeah.
talking about that.
Yeah. That's why when you find out that Ang Lee did the Hulk after Crouching Tiger, you're like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
I
Goddamn.
haven't seen that film in donkey's years either. Poison of the Teenager. That's something I should probably do at some point.
Who did Hero?
Jet Li's Hero? I forget. Wasn't no, it's not a McTierney joint.
Zhang Yimou. I probably pronounced that completely fucking wrong.
I don't know that one. And there's a lot of these filmmakers who they were Chinese, but they're based out of Hong Kong, so they could work directly with Hollywood. And I've forgotten half their names because I'll be honest with you, a lot of them did 1 or 2 films, and then the mainland just went, haha, you're coming home and you're making productions for insert Chinese network here or Chinese production company here, and they went, I had to comply, so goodbye Hollywood. And off they went back to the mainland. Not a joke. That is like seriously like a problem.
Fucking Hero was the first movie I felt just complete dread, and just like because I was a kid. It's 2002. I think it was 2004 when it came out in America. Yeah. So like my mom or my dad or both of them are watching it, and like it's the scene where all the arrows are fucking coming. You're like, you know he's gonna die, and it, like I remember in my brain pleading for like a miracle to happen to save this guy, and then he still died, and I was just like fucked up about it for like days. This movie traumatized me.
I'm trying to think of other there's a bunch of those stories. I always remember the things, I can never remember the names because a lot of them went to Hong Kong and tried to stay there and did like Hong Kong New Wave stuff. Like, is it Wong Kar Wai was the guy who did Chungking Express, Happy Together, and a bunch of other ones. But he was very, I don't know what hopefully he's safe these days. I don't know he's but proudly Hong Kong and just stayed there. I'm assuming he's probably left Hong Kong at this. I really going to guess to Australia because the cinematographer was Australian, whose name I've forgotten because I'm terrible. And this is Adam's weekly or bi-weekly in some cases film ramble about things that he can sort of half remember.
Speaking about recurring,
I swear I'm smart. I swear I'm smart.
Speaking about recurring segments,
you're Nico.
we forgot to even bring that up on the last one. So we were at 490 the last time we brought it up, and it's been 2 or 3 weeks since we brought it up. So
it's been 1 week since you looked. Sorry.
And it was like at 490 for like 3 weeks, I think. It was there for a while.
All right, well, we have a new season.
Yeah, we have two
Plus,
new.
we have a new event.
Yeah, we have 2 new.
And it has a new season with it, so that's a minimum of $30 being added, 30 or 40.
Yeah, that would be 40 because those are both $20.
All right, so that would put us at 530. But now the question is whether or not spent more than that.
Yeah, like if I got caught by a rupee or something.
I'm gonna say 550.
Okay, Flyer says 550. Adam says
545.
545. You're just gonna undercut him by 5. Okay, Devin.
5
540.
540. Okay. Well, Devin wins by technicality by undercutting everybody at 540 because I was at 530. However, Flyer's logic on that, while sound, isn't how that added up. The previous season pass expired about a week ago or something, and I hadn't actually bought that one out, even though I maxed it out. So I bought that for $20, and then I bought another thing for $20 that I forgot, but it was definitely something stupid. I have not bought either of the season passes yet, so those are both in the running for me buying those eventually because I am a slave. But I did I broke the level cap I unlocked Overload on all my shit, and I have well out leveled where I was in the story. I just have to go back and actually play it. I've just been essentially just doing dailies here and there and then logging off.
Fair enough. But somehow spending money.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I would like to. I need to look up how many chapters are left, and then how strong I need to be, and then just fucking grind my strength up to that, and then just do the rest of the fucking game in one stretch, so that way I can just fucking stop.
I want to say there's what, like 36 chapters in total, 32.
Something like that. I'm not sure. Do they keep releasing
But
new
then there's
chapters?
also the
or does the story
hard
actually end?
difficulty.
I don't care about the hard difficulty. Like, sure, it's worth it for the rewards, but like, I'm here for the narrative. And once the narrative is over and it's done, I'm out. But I have a sneaking suspicion that the narrative's not over and the missions available just cut off, and then they keep releasing new storylines with every update.
I mean, that would make sense to keep you on the hook.
That's what they
and
did with
money.
the fucking Kingdom Hearts one, and I had to stop playing that because I was like, no, I'm not fucking doing weekly shit.
Oh, that's what they get you, man. That's what they get you.
Yeah.
Then before you know it, you're a couple of grand in.
Yeah, I downloaded this one game. It was called like Tower of Fantasy or some shit, just so I could have a game on my fucking iPad. I tried to name my character Santahara, and it said name was taken, so I uninstalled the game. 3 out of 10 game. It's 2024. Just assign me a fucking unique background ID like Phantasy Star does, and so everybody can be named what the fuck they want. You know how many people would just call themselves Brian if they could just be Brian? Let Brian be Brian.
Brian Griffin?
Exactly, Brian Griffin.
But what if I want to be Stewie?
You can, and all other people can be Stewie as well.
Yeah,
But I
Stewie #54873128756.
Don't disgrace yourself with numbers. Be you.
We're doing the whatchamacallit thing, the Discord way of doing it.
The what?
Oh, Discord. The way if you look at like you have your like the screen name you wrote down, like mine's Alfarin. But then like if you want to share it with somebody, it'll be like Alfarin and then a hashtag and a bunch of numbers.
Not a
Sorry,
hashtag, you fuck.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Sorry, a pound sign, a bunch of numbers. All right.
Yeah, they got rid of the bunch of numbers
Sorry.
thing, and now we're all ats like we're fucking Twitter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That we were.
Yeah,
Honestly, kind of an improvement.
they went from a good system to a bad system.
I don't know. I think this is a easier system.
It's just way easier for people to fucking steal usernames and do impersonation.
Sounds like a whole lot of not my problem.
I mean, you also haven't lost the original thing. It's just that now, for the purposes of a display, you'll have the background one where it's a bunch of numbers and shit.
Oh, is that the secret ID?
It's a secret ID, though. I don't know my secret ID. It's a secret. No, I don't. What's my secret ID then?
I don't know. I'm not you.
My name is the Super Incredible Guy.
Objective. No, he's right. It does say the super incredible guy. Fuck.
Devin's been very quiet. How are you, Devin?
I'm fine. I just don't really have anything.
Sure about
I
that?
don't have anything to say. Sorry.
I love you.
Cool. Love you too, bud.
Everybody love bomb Devin. I love you, Devin.
Don't love bomb me. Please don't.
Okay, well, they did say don't love bomb them, so let's stop that. We can only love bomb with consent.
Devin, 7-Eleven.
You're not even doing it right. You gotta make it into like
yeah.
full lyrics. You can't just say Devin, 7-Eleven, Kevin, and then other things, you know? Make it into a whole thing.
Why not?
Give us a narrative, a storyline. Make it worth a while.
Well, no. He's starting with the Devon 7-Eleven, and then he's going to keep coming back to it every once in a while, cyclically. Like at the start of each stanza, going to be that.
Yeah, but in the original song, Inside the Fire, Devin was one line, and then 1 of 11 was the next line. So it's a whole narrative. Who had been rendered on whole as a little child, she was taken and then forsaken. You will remember it all, let it blow your mind again. Like, you see, it's a whole dumbass fucking narrative. So when you wanna take my thing of rewriting it to be about our Devon, you need to make a narrative
Yes.
behind it so it's worthwhile. Otherwise, it's just annoying. You're just inflicting psychic damage to Devin for no reason.
What do you mean,
Sorry,
no
Dan.
reason? Hold on.
There has to be a reason behind it. You can't just torture Devin. Devin's the heart of the show. Any episode where Devin can't show up, we don't do.
True, he's the main
I thought-
character.
Wait, I thought Devin was a straight man.
Straight day.
Yeah, straight there.
Oh, sorry, straight there, straight. Sorry, straight there.
Yeah, but like,
Straight in air quotes.
but the only one that ever keeps us on track, like, okay, so as evidenced by this episode,
Yes.
I have changed the topic 40 times within a single sentence at this point,
That's fine.
and then
No, you've had a bunch of periods.
and then
that weren't
Adam
all commas.
has taken a concept and over-explained it, and then realized he was wrong about the concept too. And then,
I know. I was so mad. I was like hoping for a baby Hitler jet lag.
and during all these points, in a normal episode where people weren't just letting me be manic for some reason on the microphone, Devin would be like, anyway, what we were talking about, however, we had no topic. It was like Marvel Rivals, cool. And then I had this dumb idea for a topic. It was like, hey, movies that are bad, but you like. But then I went back and watched fucking the bad movie that I was going to bring up, and then I don't like it
And
anymore.
it was still bad.
And it was just awful. And I was like, you know what? This is a aborted segment. However, you know what? Fuck it. 56 minutes. We need more time. Adam, bad movie you like. Go.
Street Fighter, the movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I can see why.
Not even ashamed about it. It's crap. I'm not going to argue with you. It's bad. It's stupid. It's cheesy. I love it. I love it so much. Is it the one-liners? Maybe. Is it the guy playing Zangief? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Change the
Is it-
channel.
Quick, change the channel. You know what I mean? Is it you got paid? Can I turn a blind eye to the fact they made Balrog a good guy and Zangief a bad guy? Not really, no. But it's funny. And the guy playing Zangief also played Leatherface in a future Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequel. Which is a bizarre-
I heard somebody pronounce Zangief as Zangief.
So what you do with them is you need to atomic power driver them for Mother Russia because Zangief would not tolerate that.
So it wouldn't be pronounced Zangief.
No, it's Zangief. It's Russian.
So the EI or whatever makes the E in Russian.
Yeah, he's Russian. It's Eve.
I'm Russian.
You are not.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he's Russian.
He's trying to rush into segment.
No.
He's trying to rush these nuts in your mouth.
What nuts? You fucking lost them in the latex accident, bitch.
No, he's only gave me his nuts. I have dono nuts.
Yeah, remember we transplanted my balls into their scrot.
This K-Fab
throat.
sucks.
Yeah. Flyer, movie you like that is bad, so I can go pee real quick. Go.
I don't know.
Don't have to read it or something like that, bud.
Killer Sofa.
Okay, but that's not bad though. That's actually good.
Well, I'm the one that got you onto Killer Sofa, and you've now made it a passion project where you now want to have a legitimate sit-down film discussion with its director, like he's a fucking auteur.
Like, I have so many questions. Like, one, how to get these actors who are relative nobodies to play this thing completely straight? What's his name again? Bernie Rao of New Zealand.
It's because
I'm
they're
begging you. I'm
nobodies. You think a
imploring you.
real
Okay.
actor would be in this?
I don't know. Maybe they're stage actors. Maybe they are real actors in their communities. But Bernie Rao or Mr. Rao. We'll probably.
Mr. Rao, if you're watching this,
Please. technicalcatemix@gmail.com. I would love to pick your brains for and maybe half an hour of your time if you can spare it for me. I have so many questions. Because you are an inspiration to amateur filmmakers everywhere, and I just need to know. It is it's shit, but it's so good. It's shit that's been shit shined to a perfect smear finish. It's a
Still
polished
stinks.
turd.
Catch me up.
Killer Sofa.
Okay, I've never seen that. Or have I?
you should.
You should.
The main antagonist is a Jewish demon.
Yeah, a Devuk.
That makes me quite uncomfortable.
It's lore accurate Judaism too.
It's fucked up. They did they
Yeah.
put in the research.
Research, like, it's a little
Kinda
accurate.
weird.
Like, yeah. It's like, I'm like, this is weirdly specifically good. Like again, technicalcakemix@gmail.com, Mr. Bernie Rao of New Zealand, the director of Killer Sofa, because I know you're a shit poster on Twitter, and I'm going to assume you probably migrated to Blue Sky. Please get in touch.
Find out.
Your brains. I need to pick it. I need to pick your brains. I need to pick your brains so fucking bad. Find out next week if this actually got to Bernie Rao, because I will be fucking trying to find out your fucking Blue Sky handle and be like, motherfucker, please.
I want you on my show, the Technical Cake Mix Film Review Hour.
I will genuinely like end my year-long hiatus and do a Killer Sofa video if I can get this motherfucker to sit down for half an hour. Genuinely. Hey, what's up, bud?
Hey, speaking of that video, bro, how's the fucking Shadow video actually coming?
I need to get back to finishing writing it, basically. I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten so far. I was going back and re-editing some of it to make it flow slightly better. A couple of jokes I tweaked because, like, it's just a lot to go through, and I don't want to be accused of missing anything, so I'm doing every single fucking level. Even just a sentence or two. You are not accusing me of missing anything in that fucking game, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want someone going, well, actually,
Silly Adam. He thinks he got the
fucking-"
full Shadow the Hedgehog experience, but he didn't play through all of Sonic Heroes first in order to experience the story of why Shadow is even real.
See,
It'd be funny.
But
say
Sonic
this, right?
Heroes came out afterwards.
No, Sonic Heroes, then Shadow the Hedgehog. It was Adventure 2 Hero
Was it?
Shadow.
There's genuinely a section of the Sonic fan base which detest people playing the North American or European English releases of Shadow because of the dub and the fact that they changed the lines. You know, the whole like taking candy from a baby thing and whatnot wasn't in the original one. It was something else completely different, a lot more serious. And
wasn't.
they're like, oh, they added this dumb comic relief stuff. And I'm just like, great, here's the problem. I'm European. I live in the United States, right? The version I played growing up was the English PAL release, which is fundamentally identical to the North American NTSC. I live in the States. I have access to NTSC consoles and games. This is what's available to me. What I'm playing, shut the fuck up.
Japanese.
If you don't like it, you go find a Japanese game reviewer who you won't fucking understand even one word of.
Japanese version isn't better. I disagree with that. I like that there's blood in the game. That was cool, but they took that out in the North American version. But I think the North American script is better because the Japanese script is the exact same game, the exact same sequence of events, whereas the North American version takes the piss. Oh, fuck, I'm British. It fucks around with itself a bit. You know, like, this is like taking candy from a baby, and which is fine by me.
I love that. It's so stupid.
Just
Where's that damn for the kills?
like they knew what they were
Find
doing.
in the computer room.
It was the first game I ever like saw the E10 plus rating for. Like, they milked that fucking rating too. There's way too many dams.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They milked that rating. Trust it.
Oh. Fucking the dude with two eye colors and like how he's supposed to represent good and evil. I love it. It's so cheesy and stupid. I fucking. But yeah, Devin, your turn. Bad movie that you actually really like.
All right. Well, while Devin thinks of that, Mark, bad movie that you really like.
Guys,
Really? You know, I don't think I can agree with
Yeah,
that, but you know, I respect it.
It's a controversial take. It's a controversial take for sure. I'm gonna come at you for that one, Mark.
I can't wait to
Which
find
too
out
bad.
what it is, but I really hope it's you editing it to like fucking The Hangover or something. I don't know.
It's gonna be something like fucking Bambi 2.
That starred Patrick Stewart.
Mark, you can't be doing this. Your rhyme's too slick. Your bitch is too bad. They'll kill you, Mark.
Did you know Bambi 2 had Patrick Stewart?
It's true. He played the rifle.
No.
He was the Prince of the Forest, which is Bambi's dad.
I'm sorry, but you get a mid bong rip was fucking hilarious. That was amazing. Good fucking snipe. Holy fuck.
Sorry.
That hurt a lot.
I didn't even know Bambi 2 was a real thing because I was just picking the fucking piss.
It was that
and you're telling me it's a real
Yeah, it was
thing?
that era
That's real.
of Disney sequels where they were like
Yeah,
mid-quels.
the direct to VHS sequels.
Yeah, they were all mid-quels,
Ah,
like
God, yeah.
Fox and the Hound 2, where they learn the exact same lesson that they learn in
yeah.
Fox and the Hound, only to then
Or
go
Lion
back to the
King
Fox and the
1.5,
Hound and
I
relearn
think
it.
it's in that.
I don't.
Well, there's
I
like-
can't really think of a bad movie that I actually enjoy because, like, if a movie's bad, I'll probably not watch it. I guess if you want to say Street Fighter the movie's bad, because I know it's bad. I'll watch it if it's on TV, but I won't go out of my way to watch it. I just can't think of anything. I'll just sit down and just be like, unironically, oh, I'll sit down and watch this because I like it because I think it's good. You know, that sort of thing.
I mean, you maybe watch The Room, so that will be.
Oh no, I know that's fucking garbage. I don't. I like making fun of it. I wouldn't say I watch it because I think it's good.
You can watch it. The thing is, it's good because you enjoy riffing on it, and that's what makes it enjoyable for you to watch.
Yeah, but you have to watch The Room in its original context, which is actual serious drama and not fuck idiot piss take.
If anybody
I mean,
If anybody tried to answer the original Mortal Kombat movie, I would punch them in the face because that movie's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to watch. That doesn't make it a good movie.
No, I think
The
it's a good
second one's
movie.
dog shit.
I don't think it's a good adaptation of Mortal Kombat, but I think it's a good movie.
Although the first one was generally reviewed quite well, people like that first Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
It's about one of the best video game adaptations out
Some
there.
people
The second one's hot dog
yeah,
shit.
some people try to act like it's on the same level as the fucking Annihilation.
Oh no, not even no.
Do
Annihilation murdering Johnny Cage in the first 30 seconds just because.
He deserved it.
we have a recording of Mark saying the word free?
Saying what?
The word free.
Like free guy?
Yeah. Because we have him saying, hey guys, so can we have him say free guy?
Wait,
Can we
did you
splice
really want
that
him to say
together?
free guy and I just accidentally
I
pulled
was
that
just-
out of a hat?
Yes. I was
I'm leaving that
thinking
in.
of
That's
that.
psychic manipulation. Holy shit.
Is that the one with Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds, but he's like a
He
fucking
pulls out a
video
lightsaber.
game man or some
He
shit.
pulls out a lightsaber at the end and he's like, it's a mother frippin' lippin' heckin' doggo pupperino lightsaber. Ready, go.
The one where
Sorry.
Ryan Reynolds plays a quote-unquote NPC in Free City who is initially aware that he is a video game character.
The only dubstep artist I like, Scourge. And this is going somewhere, I promise. The only dubstep artist I like, Scourge. He made a review of Free Guy like a year or so after it came out, where he'd like fully like analyzed it, and it was actually fucking a great video. And I was like, holy shit. You made me accidentally watching this fucking movie at the recommendation of a friend I no longer take recommendations from worthwhile. Holy shit. The shout out to Scourge. Hi. I know you don't watch my show, but I'm gonna fucking at you and you're gonna be like, oh shit, now I have to listen to this episode. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha.
Yeah, I gotta sit here for an entire hour while this guy goes off the rails about the one and Stallion.
Hey, he's
and
lucky I
other
ain't touched
shit.
on the fucking Spinivores yet.
Oh, well, now we're here.
Not this episode. I'm workshopping some things. Speaking of workshopping some things, in some of the early episodes, I said Katy Perry should come back. I'm sorry, she released her worst album ever after I said that, so I officially apologize for
Look
that.
what you fucking manifested.
And then I also mentioned that I had finally started listening to Kanye, so apologies there for everything that happened there. I shouldn't have done that. Just big mistakes on my part. Just like that guy on that one fucking website I don't actually have a thing of said, there are no such thing as coincidences, so I definitely caused those.
But what about? You know what? That's way too dorky of a joke for you.
I want to go back to simpler times when I didn't know about time.
What's Time Cube?
Oh
Oh,
no,
here we go.
no!
This is
Oh,
the insert
God.
title here.
Oh,
Watch
God.
the thing, subscribe to the thing, do the thing. Bye.
It's only an hour 10. What's Time Cube?
Well, now I have to read the entire thing, and that takes an hour by itself.
Let's just summarize it, man. We can do a whole episode on Time Cube later.
Listen, in 1884, Meridian Time personnel met in Washington to change Earth time.
Washington,
First
or
word
Washington,
said
D.C.?
was that only one day could be used on Earth to not change the one-day Bible. So they applied the one day and ignored the other 3 days. The Bible time was wrong then, and it proved wrong today. This, a major lie, has so much evil feed from it is wrong. No man on earth has no belly button. It proves every believer on earth a liar.
I stopped listening. Somehow, on a show where I'm the one that goes through manic episodes, Fly ran to introduce a topic so insane that I couldn't even keep up with it. Belly button? What the fuck are we talking about? My one of my great grandparents didn't have a belly button. It wasn't because like it was like a post surgery thing. And then one of my quote unquote friends in I think 4th grade tried to convince me that meant he was a clone, which means I had to be a clone too. And so my parents didn't love me. That was fun. There's this one kid in 3rd grade on the bus. He was like hyper Christian, and he convinced me that because my parents let me play Pokemon, that I was going to hell. And the fact that my dad played Final Fantasy X, that my dad was possessed by demons. And I went home crying, and I was like, I don't want to go to hell. I thought Charmander was nice. Oklahoma's wild.
Adam, Earth has 4 days in the same 24 hours. One day God was wrong.
Oh, God damn it. Did I drink all of this Dr. Pepper? I did. I'm getting a 3rd Dr. Pepper.
Please continue about the 4 days fire.
Look, belly button logic works. When do teenagers die? Adults eat teenagers alive. No record of their death.
Teenagers scared the living shit out
Every man
of
born
me.
of woman.
Just listen to some of the stuff and you just go, people are real. They're out there in our communities, in our grocery stores, riding the buses.
Well, this guy isn't. He's dead, but
This sounds like some
I
fucking...
still think it's funny, this guy, when he was talking about, like, there's no such thing as, like something by something or whatever, or, like, something about mixed races or whatever, and this girl's like, well, I'm biracial, and he's like, you're bi what? Like, they invited him to college to ask him questions and shit about the time
fuck
cube.
are we talking about?
The dude who made the time cube. He's a fucking psychopath. He's dead.
Who the fuck made the time cube?
we're talking about Jean Ray.
What?
The time cube is this fucking website where it was updated several times throughout, like, what was it, like 20 years, give or take? And like,
it is so fucking
it's so fucking
insane. I love him
This
so much.
dude was like clearly suffering from some mental deficiency or something.
So this is like some Temple OS shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you. And I needed that context.
Yeah.
My favorite guy. He's a fucking idiot.
Like Xander, if I showed you the Time Cube webpage, I think
Yeah, here it is.
you'd understand like what the fuck is up with this fucking guy. Like this is
It is the most GeoCities ass looking shit you could possibly imagine.
It's not quite Heaven's Gate level, but it's getting there.
Now, I don't want you to read it, but I want you to look at the scroll bar on the right. And I want you to realize that all of this is just him fucking going on and on and on and on. And it gets worse. There's a second page.
Bitch, 2005? You couldn't fucking learn web design?
You have to pay for Dreamweaver then, but
You fuck a Dreamweaver. HTML's free.
I love scrolling down to the very bottom, and the first like alternate like tab you can go to is "Are you Jewish?" question mark. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, Ams, can I click it?
I don't.
Yeah.
no.
I am. Should I click it? You know what? Let's find out.
For the audience at home, I'll read it to you. Are you Jewish? I am not Jewish. Neither was my mother or father. Anyone saying that Jesus and his Jewish father had something to do with my birth is a damn evil liar. I am of nature's harmonic time cube, in which both word and God are outlawed. No plant nor animal speaks word. A fraud by evil adults.
What? Why does
That's the whole page.
schizophrenia almost always manifest as racism and anti-Semitism?
I don't know.
Honestly, I'm just gonna hazard a guess that the reason why is that it's here a lot of these patients. This is a serious answer for the record. Here are a lot of these patients with it in these hospitals who latch onto like a fringe conspiracy theory they've heard, right? But because they can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, they lack it. They latch onto it, and because they can't quite tell the difference in their severe manic states, that it comes out as this, just like, well, this must be true because the person who told me it is real, right? Yeah, I think they're real, definitely real. Oh, they lied to me, they're real, and it goes from there.
This episode is now called Time Cube at the Brink, the super incredible guy.
The super incredible guy's time cube.
No, because like the title in BoJack Horseman, Unbound, Dragon Ball, fucking
Yeah.
the super incredible guy is a different guy than the galaxy at Brink is talking about.
So I do want to give everyone a fair warning who does decide to go and read the time cube thing. There is some very insensitive language used throughout.
Here's a better warning.
Fair warning.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Leave it to me. You don't look
Go-
at it. I'll look
Go
at
watch
it.
the Water Wheel episode of our podcast instead of going to timecube.timecube/timecube. Oh, speaking of,
Time.cube.
the CEO of the Water Wheel company reached out to me. He listened to the last episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did that do to say?
Okay, so, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Dear Horse. Guess he's just calling us Horse now.
That's us.
It's so lovely that I have been on your mind. I have been well. We have built 3 water wheels in Panama, Mexico City, and a third place I can't tell you. That one concerns me.
Fancy.
I would like to let you know that our hit song Water Wheel is the top of the charts in every country that we hold major stakes in. The song
Water
Hydroelectric Dam
Wheel.
that we commissioned just to prove Devin wrong has not even broke the top 100.
Whatever.
Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Get fucked, Devin. P.S. I fired that bitch ass lawyer. Get fucked, Devin. Water wheel. Water wheel. Water wheel. Water wheel. Love and peace, CEO of the Water Wheel Company.
See, that's interesting because I reached out to the Water Wheel CEO a couple of days ago in Manhattan, and he had to say "Ugh," to me as he bled out on the sidewalk. But
That was a healthcare CEO. Oh,
I thought that was the Water Wheel guy. My bad.
so I might have to cut that joke because last week I had to cut your fucking Wuhan market joke because YouTube
That was a good joke.
YouTube fucking was like misinformation about COVID in this joke podcast that never fucking
Yeah.
approaches this shit seriously. So I had to go through and remove it. And I was like, well, fuck, if I'm removing it from the YouTube version, I might as well remove it from the Spotify version too. So then I just so it's just gone. And it's in the ether. I might have to remove this discussion of it because I said Wuhan market.
Oh my fucking god.
They hated him because they hated Jesus because he spoke the truth.
Yeah, Mike is short for Michael.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Anyway, this is insert time cube here.
No, it's not.
It
It's
is
just time
now.
cube here. We're just a simple horse, and we're trotting along the field. We see you in the distance. We look you directly in the eyes. We are but a tiny, adorable, classy little pony, and you're like, this horse appears hungry. You see the food sack next to you, and you pick up that food sack, and you fill my horsey little stall. I go up, and I look at you back in the eyes, as if to thank you, and I begin to eat my horsey little meal. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it incredible? Isn't it cute? Aren't you a horse girl now? We're all horse girls. Horse girls everywhere. Horse girl supremacy. We're all gonna buy our tiny little horses and horse. Horse, horse.
I don't want to buy
Horse,
a tiny
horse, horse. Horse.